Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with Baker Girl. Thank you, Jesus. It is another beautiful day to be in the kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious, healthy, roasted beet and sweet potato salad. So stay tuned. Before we jump into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you won't miss out anytime I upload a video, and preheat your oven, and let's get chopping. So I want to show you how to make this very easy, delicious, roasted beet and sweet potato salad. Now, to make the salad, I'm going to peel and dice my beets and peel and dice my sweet potatoes. Now, beets and sweet potatoes actually do go together very, very well because they're both root vegetables, number one, and number two, they're both slightly on the sweet side, and number three, they both are better roasted. As a matter of fact, they're both very delicious roasted. You can boil these, you can steam them, yes, but they're even better if you roast them. So that's why I'm going to get these prepped up to get them in the roasting tray. So I've got all of the beets and the sweet potatoes peeled and chopped, and no red hands. These food gloves actually come in quite handy because otherwise my fingers would be red. Now, beets don't permanently stay in your hand. It washes off, after maybe like 1 or 2 washes, it's clear. Unless you spend all day peeling. Beets in your hands might be red for a couple of days. Now I'm just going to drizzle these with some olive oil. And also I'm going to drizzle my sheet pan with olive oil. And you can use as much or as little olive oil as you like. The beets don't take a lot of olive oil because they have enough liquid content in them to keep them nice and soft. And I'm just going to season this up with some pink Himalayan salt. A little bit more. And I'm going to drizzle it with just a tiny bit of honey. I don't want these to be sweet, mind you, but the honey will help them brown very nicely. You can add some pepper in here if you want to. Now I'm just going to toss these together. Make sure there's enough oil on everybody. I was doing pretty good. Okay. And get these onto the sheet tray. And get these spread out. And I'm going to roast these at 450 degrees until they're tender. Now, that could take anywhere from 20 minutes, 30 minutes to 40 minutes, depending on your oven. Roast them until tender. You can rotate the pan halfway through, and you can take a spatula or a spoonula and give them a toss so that they all cook evenly. These are going to go into the oven at 450 degrees until they are tender. Okay, so my veggies are roasted. And of course, they are way too hot to put on any kind of salad right now. So I'm just going to let them cool, but as you can see, everything is very tender. So I'm just going to let these cool. While my veggies are cooling, I'm going to go ahead and prep the rest of my salad ingredients and get that all into a bowl. And then I can just toss my cool veggies right on top. Now while my veggies are cooling, I'm going to go ahead and toast a handful of walnuts and pumpkin seeds, especially since the oven is still on. Okay, get those on there. I'm actually just going to go ahead and break up the walnuts. No use waiting. You can use any combination of nut you like. You can use pecans, that will be delicious. You can use almonds. You can use pine nuts. You can skip the nut and use sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, which is what I'm using, flax seeds, any kind of seed. So you don't have to have nuts if you don't want the nuts. Now these also toast very quickly, so don't turn your eye on them. I'm going to get these in the oven and let these roast. The oven is still at 450 degrees. So I'm just going to go ahead and roast these for about maybe 5 minutes. Doesn't take that long. Get these in the oven. So in this bowl I'm adding my greens, washed and prepped greens. And you can just tear your greens. You don't have to, get out a cutting board or whatever. Just take a fistful of them and give them a tear. If you have herbs, you can also toss some herbs in here too. If you have mint, parsley, any kind of herb. You can also use a mixture of kale and spinach, which works really, really good. And as far as a dressing for your salad, I'm going to leave that entirely up to you. I am a fan of a particular type. My dad likes another type. You can do a simple oil and vinegar, which would be delicious. You can do one with oil and vinegar and honey. I prefer an oil, lemon juice, balsamic vinegar, and honey dressing. But again, whichever one you prefer. My dad doesn't like the vinegar tang, so just leave out the balsamic vinegar for him. But how you dress your greens is entirely up to you. Okay, so the nuts and the seeds are properly toasted. And I did what I told you not to do, is to over toast them. But I mean, they'll be fine. I'm not gonna fuss because they're a tiny bit browner than I want them, but they're fine. As soon as they cool, I'm gonna toss them on the salad. Now I like a little bit of crunch, and more than the nuts would give on my salad. So I'm going to add one small diced apple, and just gonna dice it up and toss it on the salad as well. And for just a little bit of sweet, I'm gonna add some cranberries, dried cranberries. Just a little bit though. Cranberries are kind of, as my dad would say, they're rich. So just a little bit of those. And I'm also gonna add some feta cheese, because so far we haven't added any salt to the salad whatsoever. And the feta cheese just adds a nice balance. And this is crumbled feta cheese. And then just put those on the salad as well. Now you can stop here. You don't have to add, if you don't have the roasted veggies or you don't want to add them, you can stop here and not put anything else on your salad. I'm probably not going to use all of those. If you don't have the roasted veggies. Here it is. I'm just going to add those right on top. You know this is going to be good for you. You know it's going to be good to you. Okay, just a little bit more. We don't want to brown the salad. And clearly this is more than enough for one salad. So you can put this up and use it for another meal. It also makes a really, really good snack by itself. I love roasted beets and roasted sweet potatoes. And I think I'm going to top it just a little bit more on top of the toasted nuts. This is just a garnish. Just a garnish. We really don't need it, but a little bit more of the feta cheese. And there we are. And like I say, you can serve this with whatever dressing suits your fancy. But since I'm not going to serve this exactly this minute, I'm going to leave the salad undressed until I serve it. It smells so good. It looks so good. It's going to taste good. The best thing of it is seasonal, and it is super, super healthy. I hope you will give this recipe a try. If you happen to stumble across beets or sweet potatoes at your farmer's market or at a farm stand or just in your regular grocery store, I hope you'll think of this salad and give it a try. If you do give it a try, leave a comment and let me know. Also, you can customize it. However, I like to add some diced green celery to this salad as well. I was out of celery today, but that's the beauty of a salad. You can add into it whatever you like. And if you want to take this salad to another level, you can add some grilled protein, such as grilled steak, grilled chicken, whatever, grilled fish, whatever you want to add to make this salad a main course. I'm going to be serving this alongside some chicken, but you can turn this into a main course by adding some protein, or it's a delicious main course without any extra proteins added to it, because it's a really, really healthy salad on its own. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And the good Lord willing, I will see you again in another video. Take care, y'all. Bye.